Good evening, Patreon. How are we all doing? Have you had a good weekend so far? I hope so. Yes, it's time for us to crack on again with Father Ted. So, let's head over to Craggy Island and see what these Muppets are going to get up to today. This is Series 1, Episode 5, and God created... something. We'll see in the title card. So, let's go. Enjoy.
I must have read that book 10 times. No, I love a bit of Oscar Wilde.
And God created woman.
Oh, Wilde. The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about.
Exactly. Wilde couldn't have put it better himself.
Well, it was him who said that, actually.
Yes, but I don't think he just said it in that kind of ladylike way.
You're a charmer, Father.
Miss Clark, I don't suppose you'd sign a copy of the latest.
I'd be delighted.
Father Ted just Ted Crilly. Don't bother about the father, actually.
I envy you, really, Father. You must have great peace of mind being a priest. That's what I'd love. A feeling of serenity.
Oh, I have serenity coming out of my ears. Too much serenity, really. Bit of excitement would suit me down to the ground. Thanks for the autograph. I have to go. We have some nuns coming to visit us on the island, so we're all very busy.
Okay, Father.
Thank you. Look at the book.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
To Ted Curly. Fuck.
Father Curly.
Going up.
Thanks.
Well, good look at the book again.
Thank you very much, Father.
Oi.
Well, hello again.
Hello.
We have to stop meeting like this. Goodbye again.
Look at the book.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
Change.
Change.
For God's sake. Good luck with the book.
The book.
Please change, please.
Please.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord's with thee. Let's start out. Here we go. Oh, God Almighty. Oh, Christ. Sorry about that.
For fuck's sake. Yeah.
All right. What's going on? Miss Clark.
What are you doing here?
I live here.
Irish priest here.
That's extraordinary. I think someone's trying to keep us together. I've rented a cottage on the island, you see, but it's not ready yet. So the builders suggested I stay here for the night. Is that okay?
This is amazing. We were both going the same way. You're very welcome to stay the night.
Hello, Father. I see you've met your guest.
Mrs. Doyle, Miss Clark will be staying the night. Will you show her where the spare room is?
What?
Will you show her to the spare room?
Well, yes, it's just that I was going to make some tea.
Well, you can do that later. I think tea is a bit common for Miss Clark's tastes.
All right, come on.
Have a shower. I mean, have a shower if you want. I mean, I don't want you to have a shower.
You fucking stink. I mean, it's possible that you'll fucking stink if you don't have a shower.
Or I just mean that you might like to get out of your clothes. No, obviously, that's no concern of mine. Mrs. Doyle.
Oh no! What is he doing? Is this his first time meeting a woman that he likes?
Obviously, that's no concern of mine. Mrs. Doyle.
Mr. Doyle.
Who was that, Ted?
Dougal, what do you think you're doing?
I was hiding, Ted.
Hiding from who?
Hiding from your one. I heard her coming in, so I just jumped in behind the chair.
Dougal, she's only a woman.
I don't know very many women, Ted.
Dougal, what about your mother?
My mother! She's hardly what you'd call a woman, Ted. She's not like one of the women you see on the telly, like the Gladiator. She wouldn't be one
What
of
is
them.
she then?
I'm sure that's their loss. What about Mrs. Doyle? She's a woman?
Ah, no, Ted, come on.
Yes, she is, Dougal. She's every bit as much a woman as one of the gladiators or the lady who runs Pakistan. What you mean is that she's not attractive in the conventional sense. And you can't think like that anymore, Dougal.
Anyway, who's that one you were talking to, Ted?
She's a novelist. I was at her book signing. She's taken a cottage on the island. Very sophisticated lady.
Father, I'm sorry. I just got a bit of a shock.
Come on now, Father. This is Father Hackett. He gets a bit confused sometimes. Come on, Father. No, not your room. Not your room. No. Arse! Frank! Arse! Dougal, give me the cards, quickly. Arse! Frank! Drink!
What colour, Ted?
Blue, quickly, Dougal. Arse! The old blue has a great calming effect on him. That's right, that's Miss Clark. Dougal. Woman! Yes, it is a woman, Father. Right.
Hold on! He's a fucking caveman!
Well, have a lovely stay then.
Oh, is he trying to make out that he's a really big reader?
Hello, Dougal.
Good idea, Ted. You thrown out the ones you couldn't get through.
No, Dougal, I was just arranging them in alphabetical order. You're bringing Father Jack out for a walk then?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Do you want to come at all?
No, I'd better stay here and prepare for the nuns.
Here we are, Father. It's a beautiful day out.
Me arse.
Me arse!
Manual or automatic, Father?
Automatic, I think. It's a nice day. Might as well take it easy.
That's right, Dougal. You take your time.
Fair enough. Well, Father, I never thought we'd have anyone like her staying here.
Oh, Miss Clark. Yes, it's very exciting, isn't it? A famous novelist here.
You've never read any of her books, have you, Father?
Actually, I'm a bit of a fan. That's where I was the other day, at her book signing.
Well, I'm very surprised to hear that, Father. I didn't think you'd like that sort of thing. I read a bit of one of them once. God, I couldn't finish it. The language, unbelievable.
It's a bit gritty, but that's the modern world, Mrs. Doyle.
It was a bit much for me, Father. Feck this and feck that.
Yes, Mrs. Doyle.
You big bastard. Oh, dreadful language. You big hairy arse. You big fecker. Fierce stuff. And of course, the F word, Father. The bad F word. Worse than feck. You know the one I mean.
Yes, I do, Mrs. Doyle.
F you. F your effing wife. Oh, I don't know why they have to use language like that. I stick this effing pitchfork up your hole. Oh, that was another one. Oh, yes.
I see what you mean, Mrs. Doyle.
Yeah, we get it.
Bastard that. You can't move for the bastards in her novels. It's wall-to-wall bastards.
Is it, Mrs. Doyle?
It's wall-to-wall bastards.
Anyway.
You fecker, you bollocks. Get your bollocks out of my face.
Get your bollocks out of my face.
Anyway.
You fecker, you bollocks. Get your bollocks out of my face.
Yes, you just go and prepare for the nuns.
Ride me sideways was another one.
I love Mrs. Doyle.
There we go. It's Clark.
Good job, Jim, you doing that.
Like a log. It's so peaceful here. God, I need a bit of peace after the year I've had.
I see.
I've had a rough time of it recently, Father. My husband left me for another woman. Though it was my fault, I suppose. The sex was getting a little boring and I did nothing to spice it up.
Isn't that always the way?
But near the end, I tried a few things. I used to dress up in really revealing lingerie, and when he came through the door, I leapt on top of him and had sex right there in the hall.
Okay.
So you had a good sleep then?
Thank you. Oh, God, I'm sorry, Father. I've probably shocked you.
Go away with you. I've heard far more shocking things down through the years in confession.
He's at full mast. Oh dear. That's how you know it's been a long time. If mere stories get...
Gina.
Do you ever think about the future, Father?
I used to think about the future, and then it became the present, so I thought about it quite often then, and then it was in the past, so I didn't think about it that much.
Do you like Dostoevsky?
Oh, him! Yes. He's
Oh, him!
He's one of my favourites. I must have read that book 10 times.
I see you're reading it again. There's a bookmark here on page 7. Did you feel his sense of commitment wane towards the end?
Yes.
When did you feel that began to happen?
Oh, towards the end, you know. After he'd finished writing about the crime bit and moved on to the punishment, you know. Felt it dragged a bit there for me, you know.
I always thought that if Joyce, Keats and Lawrence were sitting in a room together and Dostoevsky walked in, there'd be a hell of a fight for the last piece of pudding. Oh, you know, it's great to talk to somebody about these things. My husband. There was a man who was really afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Why was she following him or something?
Oh, Father. You wouldn't like to come up to the cottage later? For a little drink? Or maybe some more book talk?
That would be delightful.
Sorry.
I'd be delighted at it.
I'd be delighted to get it.
I'll see you later then, Father. About 7.
7 o'clock.
Has he not stood down yet?
It's only a drink.
This is shaping up to be the best episode so far. Oh God, here we go. Nuns in
So
town.
you'd no trouble getting here.
No, I drove Sister Julia in the Renault. Sister Margaret took the Mini.
It's great having the old car all the same, isn't it? Anyone for more tea? Sister Margaret, do you want something?
No, thank you, Father.
Sorry?
She's fine, Father. No, thank you, Father. At what time does the Mass tonight start, Father?
7 o'clock.
Oh, that's grand. We don't want to be too late.
Well, 7 isn't too... Ah!
All right, Father.
Yes, there's just 7 o'clock. I may have to leave early.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you couldn't leave during the Mass.
It's just that, you see,
Sister Julia says that you say a lovely Mass. She said that you said one of the nicest Masses she ever heard. And Sister Concepta said that last year's Mass here was fabulous. She said she'd give it 10 out of 10, and she's very hard to please. She's seen you do, what, is it about 50 Masses since then? Let's show Father Crilly the photographs, Teresa. You like these, Father? Oh, there's you saying the Mass here last year. And that's you saying the Mass the year before.
Oh.
What's that? Oh, yes, that's your sister-in-law's funeral. That's my personal favourite. That's when you had the beard. Actually, Father, you couldn't sign a few of them for us, could you?
He looks like Naveed.
the photographs.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Could you put on my one, to Sister Assumpta?
Sure.
Father, Sister Margaret has a question.
Yes?
Where'd you get your ideas for your sermons?
Where'd you get your ideas for your sermons?
Oh, just overheard conversations, the news, whatever. Listen, I have to be honest here. I might not be able to...
You have a question. What's your most embarrassing moment, St. Mass?
Oh. Well, I suppose it was the time I forgot my sister-in-law's name. That got me a bit hot under the collar. Anyway, the thing is, I might not be able to say this evening's Mass.
Ah!
What, Father?
Silence.
I have something quite important to do.
Not more important than saying Mass, Father.
It's just someone I know is dying.
Oh, dear. Is it serious?
Do I have to explain? What's wrong with that? It's just someone I know is dying. Is it serious? No, they're just gonna be feckin' dead.
Oh, yes. In this case, the person dying is quite seriously ill. It's someone we know very well. Nuns! Nuns! Reverse! Reverse! Reverse!
No, Father Maguire. Father Crilly was just telling us about your friend dying.
Who's that, Ted?
Old Jim.
Ah, is he dying? Poor old Jim. Won't like that.
He's terribly down about it.
Wait a second. Jim Halpin.
Yes.
I was just talking to him earlier and he didn't say a thing about it.
Well, that's Jim. Brave is not the word.
He's just outside. Hold on there and I'll get him.
Oh, fuck.
What's he doing outside? He should be at home in bed.
Ah, no, you see, I met him earlier. He just wanted to lend us some sugar. Hold on there.
At a moment like this man needs peace. So just don't be... Hello, Jim.
Hello, Father. Hello, sisters.
Now, Jim, you never told me you were ill.
Huh?
Oh,
I
no.
had a bit of a cold a few weeks back.
It's awkward. It's so
Ted said you were
awkward.
dying.
Dying? Oh, no. I don't think so, anyway.
Well, it's just I was talking to Dr. Sinnott, and he said that you might be dying, but he wasn't 100% sure himself, so don't go off worrying yourself unnecessarily.
Oh, mighty, I'd better give him a call.
I wouldn't go calling him, Jim.
And why not?
He can't use the phone. He's gone deaf.
Dr. Sinnan's gone deaf. That's terrible.
She's all right.
Oh, wait a second. There he is now.
Oh no!
Dr. Sinnan! Doc! You heard that all right, Ted? Doctor, would you have a moment?
Actually, wait! I just remembered.
Aye.
Jim is not dying. And Dr. Sinnan's not gone deaf. I was thinking of two completely different people.
So you will be able to say tonight's mass then, Father?
Yes, I will, of course. Thanks to Father Dougal for clearing up that little misunderstanding.
Ted, you're hurting me.
Hey, is it?
All right, listen, Dougal. I'm going to have to go straight after this. You'll have to look after the nuns.
Fair enough, Ted. What'll I do with them?
Whatever you want. Just try not to kill them.
Hands of that, Ted.
Remember Sister Janita?
Oh, yeah. I was a bit too close for comfort, all right, Jack.
Just be careful this time, man. Oh, God. Are they all in there?
Yeah. Like peas in a pub, Ted.
Odd.
What?
Right, let's go. See you later. Okay, good luck, Ted.
You're going to say mass, not play against fucking New Zealand at Twickenham. Right. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, it's just hit me how good this episode is so far. This is brilliant. Hitch a ride. Please.
Didn't see you there.
Is that the Psycho?
Could you give me a lift?
Thanks again for the lift, Tom.
No problem, fella. I just have to pop into the post office for a moment.
Oh, well, it's just for a minute.
I'll only be a second. Could you pass me up that parcel there?
It's just I'm supposed to meet someone. God, that's heavy.
And you, Joe!
Oh, you don't be mean to your dog, you prick. Has he just robbed the post office?
Your old tricks again, have you, Tom?
No, fella. It's my money. I just didn't want to fill out the forms.
You came! Come in and have a drink, Father Curly. I think I might have everything you want in here.
Of course.
Ted.
What are you doing here?
What? Well, you know, we were invited.
Invited?
Yeah, same as you, Ted. Can't have a housewarming on your own, can you?
No, I suppose you can't.
Very short mass tonight, Father. We were all a bit disappointed, weren't we, sisters? We might not be coming back next year. They say Father
Oh, what a
does a good long
shame.
mass. 3 hours he does in a good night since his stroke. You for money?
Will you see,
Oh, I'm sorry, Father. I'm in a hurry.
How do you get these open?
Hi, sister. Hi, sister. Sit back in it. Now, Father.
Father, before you go, can I have a quick word?
All right. Dougal, you go on ahead. I'll be back in a while.
Right, so, Ted.
Would you like me to put something else on?
No, what you're wearing is fine.
Would you like another drink, Father Curly?
Yes. Yeah.
It was nice talking to you today.
Well, if you can't talk to a priest, who can you talk to? We're taught how to listen, you know. Not that we had listening classes or anything, because it's not as if we didn't know how to listen before.
Enough!
It's just being there and somebody talking to you, which is quite easy, unless you're deaf. There's not an awful lot of work involved there. No swatting for exams with the old listening.
Father, do you remember me telling you about reaching a crossroads in my life?
Yes, I know.
Well, what do you think I should do? I need advice.
This crossroads, is it busy at all?
You know, Father, that's interesting. I think one road leads back to where I was. Now, that's a busy road. It's filled with people and bright lights and traffic. The other road is a quiet country road with peace and serenity and fulfillment. Which one would you choose, Father?
Well, that's an easy one.
Yes, I suppose it is obvious.
Bright lights, glamour, film premieres.
Well, no, I was
Cocaine
thinking...
parties, drugs, busts, Las
No,
Vegas.
Father.
Sorry.
What I was going to say was, I know I've made the right choice.
I know you have, Polly. And I'm with you all the way.
I'm going to become a nun.
Oh no!
Feckin' marvellous news.
Oh, I was talking to Sister Julia earlier. You know, she's 97 years of age. Did you ever think what it would be like to be a 97-year-old nun, Father?
No.
Miss Craggy Island. It's silly, I know, I've only been here a day. But I'll always remember you. In 20 years' time, when I'm looking in my prayer book, I'll probably still be thinking about Father Ted Curley.
Crilly.
What?
Really?
Father Ted Crilly. Nice to meet you. Dougal, not again.
Ah! He says, not again!
I'm just looking for some change.
Oh, well, back to the everyday grind.
Oh god. Well, that's the end of another episode of Father Ted. Yeah, that easily the best one so far has to be. I absolutely love that. So there you go. Yep, I just wanted to get another episode of this out onto the Patreon because, well, why not? It's been 5 days since the last one, so I thought let's do another one. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for continuing to support me on the Patreon. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. So, thanks again, guys. Take care. Bye bye for now.